Everybody's live right now. Where else do I need to post this thing? Right here. Let's get it. What is up? Alright, what's up, you guys? We are back on the live. It's been a while. Let me know if there's any lag or anything like that. Alright. Let's see what we got here today. We do got some football. I'm probably just going to hit up this dabble right off the bat. First thing that I'm seeing. Puka no touchdowns? Ooh, I don't know about that one. That's a scary play. But we're not following the scary plays, we're following the math. So let's look at we'll see if anything it comes up on. I mean, there's only 2 books offering it, DraftKings and Pinnacle. So if you want to look at it in that perspective, it's not a good play. There's not that much data, but Pinnacle is on there, and there's also $4,000 on there. So we're gonna have to go with that Puka play, even though I don't like it. With no touchdowns, sometimes you gotta go with the plays that Jalen Johnson. This looks like a really easy dabble slip. Jalen Johnson under 10.5 rebounds. Oh shit. Are you guys sure about this? Cameron Johnson under 14.5 points. Okay. This is a 100% sharp money play. Top 3 picks under on all of them. So we got to play in already. I don't know what's going on with dabble. I haven't been hitting on dabble lately, but that doesn't mean that you stop, and that's why you're supposed to only play 1% of your bankroll, so that when you do hit, landslides like this, you're still alive for when the tables turn in your favor, which they will. So we made a dabble play already. We got Jalen. I guess I can just go. We got Jalen Johnson under on his rebounds, 10.5. Puka Nacua, no touchdown, and we got Cameron Johnson under 14.5 points. All of these plays look really solid, so I'm not even tripping on nothing. That's a solid play. Okay, let's see what we got over here. We can go DraftKings. Prize picks, not really. Let's make another dabble slip real quick, because that was like too easy. We got Luke Kennard under 2.5 threes. Whoa, it's still there. Luke Kennard under 2.5 threes. Jalen Brunson under 7.5 assists. -7. Yeah, okay. He had 8, I think, last game, or 7. So we'll see how he does this game. Jalen Brunson, oh, he had 8. Under 7.5 assists. I like this play. I mean, the -240 seems kind of OD, but they have theirs at 6.5 favorite, so I'm okay taking this Brunson play. And then we got Bobby Portis. Bobby Portis under 15.5 points. All right, another solid play. So the Brunson play here, not my all-time favorite, but I'm cool with it. You could get rid of the Brunson play and put Jay Huff. So, I mean, Brunson, you never really know with Brunson. He's either going to go off or not go off. But, or we can make this a 5-man and add Brunson and Neek Clifford. Because Neek Clifford looks pretty solid too. Let me refresh this real quick. But that Jay Huff, we need to get the Jay Huff in there. I feel like I should take the. I feel like I want to take the Brunson play out and add J Huff. J Huff is crazy. Let me see if J Huff is even on here. J Huff. Where was he? Under 5.5 rebounds. It's still there. I'm gonna try to make this a 6. Zion over 4.5 rebounds or a 5-man. So we're going with the 5-man on this one. Over 4.5 rebounds. The one play that might screw this one up, man, there's a lot of plays, is the Brunson play. Let me get rid of Zion and J Huff. Make this a slip. Okay, and then I'm gonna do. So that was Kennard, Brunson, and Portis. Let me share this real quick, and then we're gonna make another one. Luke Kennard looks solid. I mean these are crazy odds right here. Minus 230, 40, 250 on Pinnacle. A little crazy, but you got to go with what's on here. 67% chance of hitting. I don't know. Oh, that's because Trae Young's coming back. So he's either going to take, I guess they're expecting him to take all the shots. So that play had Bobby Portis on there, correct? So that's the last play we made. So we're going to go down the line, down the list. And we'll go with J Huff under his 5.5 rebounds. We got Zion over 4.5 rebounds. And we got Jordan Poole under 15.5 points. Okay. There is a lot of freaking plays on Dabble. God damn. Let's lock this one in. We got 3 plays on Dabble. I'm putting 15. I guess I should just put 12, but I'm kind of hoping that they change their mind and actually give me some money on it, but we'll take it. Okay, so if you want to do a 5-man, you can do a 5-man. That's the most optimal slip on Dabble, but I'm just breaking them up into a bunch of 3-mans. We got three 3-mans on Dabble already, which is insane. We can make more too. We got Nicholas Batum just popped up. Under 11. I don't like that the line is less than these, even though the odds are what they are. So I might just not pick those. But Nick Clifford play is getting faded by the entire universe. Dabble. We got Jalen Johnson, Cameron Johnson, Puka. Next we can go back to. There's so many plays. This is crazy. Let's look somewhere else. Dabble looks insane. I just want to like spam Dabble right now. Let's take this player here. This is crazy. Jamari. Is he on here? This is a crazy name right here. Robinson. Under 52.5 receiving yards. Corey Rucker to make it score a touchdown. Now he's favored to score a touchdown. That's crazy. Rushing and receiving touchdown. Over. Yeah, so his over's favored. They got $1,000 at 130, so that's a solid play. We could take the Isaiah Pacheco play, but if you want to play that's gonna be good for today. We got Dennis what? What? How much money is it now? 500. So it's over the. We can go with that one. I'm cool with this one. He's going over 25.5 saves. All right, so here's another 3-man. The 3-mans are ridiculous right now. I don't even know if I shared all of them. I think we have 4 plays now. Just on Dabble alone. That's going to be crazy if we don't hit any of these. 1, 2, think I got them all under. Let's take a look at underdog right now. All right, underdog. We got plays. We got plays. Let's go to the sharp money real quick. The Jalen Johnson plays on underdog, so you can lock that Jalen Johnson play in over 6.5. Actually, this is a different play. The one we had on here was under 10.5 rebounds. So this is going to be over his assists. This is on a 3-man. I mean, this would be on a 6-pick flex, but the odds that these books are offering, I'm okay with taking this on a 3-man. But let's make a play off of the sharp money. I mean the EV. All right, we got boosts on here too. I have a 50% profit boost, so that's what I'm taking for today. We got LaMelo Ball over 10.5 rebound assists, 11.5. Jalen Johnson under 40 PRAs. If you want to take Jalen Johnson a couple times, you can. This is his PRAs, so if he goes under on his rebounds, he's most likely to go under on his PRAs against the Hornets. I don't know why it's like that, but Jackson Smith and Jigba under his fantasy score. All right, let's go. Should we just knock these down, or should we take some sharp money? Here's another sharp money play that just showed up. Thomas Harley. Over 1.5 blocked shots. Where are you at? Oh, I guess it's a no-go. Let me try this on here. $6,000. That is insane. No. That game's today too. Let me take a look at. Let me see if I. Oh, I get it. My shit. So we're gonna have to come back. I'm gonna have to come back to underdog. It's gonna lock me out for some reason. I don't know why it does this. Yeah, so I'm not gonna be on underdog for a little bit, but there are plays. So this would be a play I would make right now. Is Thomas Harley over 1.5 block shots? That's a fact. Lock that one in as soon as possible, and then I would go Jackson Smith and Jigba under his fantasy score, and you could take Jalen Johnson under his PRAs if you're not on Dabble and didn't take his under on Dabble. The reason why I would do that, oh, I got bumped. Okay, so no Harley. That sucks. That play is crazy. So if you're not taking the Harley, then I'll go Jackson, Jalen Johnson, and Justin Folk under 1.5 shots on goal would be my next bet. The reason why is because of the pinnacle odds. I mean, these books right here are crazy too. Like under his 10.5 rebounds, assists for Jalen Brunson. That's a good play. Just off of all the odds, they're all 135. I think is the lowest. So you're getting super crazy value. Even though Pinnacle doesn't have it, they might not have it just because it's like too good. You know what I mean? So there's that. I'm gonna sit here and hopefully I can get into this soon. I'll keep trying to log in, but I don't know why it like kicks me out for some reason. Maybe somebody's trying to hack into my shit. What email do I use? I don't even know what email I use for this one. What? Network error. All right. So I'm gonna have to come back to that one, but you guys got that play hopefully. Cooper Flag just popped up, so if you didn't lock in the play yet, you could do Cooper Flag over his 5.5 rebounds. Take the Jackson Smith and Jigba play, and then Alex Sarr looks pretty solid too. This one I'm not too. I don't really understand how they're just 1 point off, but it's plus odds. So that right there would stop me from making that play, even though they're saying it has a 56% chance of hitting. Let me try to log in again. All right, whatever. I'll try like in like 10 minutes, but I can't get into my underdog account for some reason. So let's move on. There is that would be like one underdog play. So let's go to let's see what Prize Picks has for me. Nothing till Sunday, but you got Travis Kelce under his catches. John Collins, Kenneth Gainwell. Let's see what Prize Picks has. This one on Prize Picks, when I do Prize Picks over here, I got some crazy what do you call this? Filters? God damn. Let's see what they have without the filters. Kirk Cousins, Jared Goff, this guy, CS2, Alex Singleton. Just because there's only like one book offering their line, I kind of try to stay away from those just because there's not much enough data to compare it to versus the play like Jahmyr Gibbs. So I'm just gonna go with the filters that I have for 3-man, and we can try to take this Brandon Ingram play under 10.5. Yo, all my shit be like not letting me do my thing. Under 10.5. 10. Okay, it's just 10. I think Brunson was also 10.5, so let's just try the Brunson play. Jalen Brun. Alright. So first play on Prize Picks. Jalen Brunson. Under 10.5 points and rebounds. Presses Achiowa. Butchering it. Over 5.5 rebounds. Okay. I keep clicking the wrong one. Jesus. I mean, this is a good play right here. Justin Folk under 1.5 blocked shots on goal. Actually, the shots on goal, I don't really understand the shots on goal. I guess that's when they like trying to score, like taking a shot. Jalen Brunson, Precious. Paolo over 27.5. This is not too bad either. I do like this just because all of these books are offering lines on it. So I'm going to have to go with the Justin Folk play. And that was his under, I believe. Justin Folk under 1.5 shots on goal. Okay. So here's a Prize Picks play. Hopefully it goes through, actually. None of my plays been going through. This play right here, this tennis play, I was kind of like hesitant. I took the over 12 games because it was more likely to hit. But the other guy, they had under 12.5 games. And so if you would have took, I was thinking about making 2 separate plays with those that matchup, but I didn't want to I just didn't want to do it just because it was by the half point. But actually, this is crazy. I would actually won the under 12.5, and then this one pushed, so we actually would have won both bets. That would have been a crazy what's it called, arbitrage play if this was on another thing. So we got that play in there. So let me share this. I picked Jake Paul, but I'm saying Anthony Joshua like super favorite to go. Alright, well, let me just share this. So here's Prize Picks. So we got a Prize Picks play in there. Any more prize picks? Supposedly they have the Harley play on prize picks. If they do, that would be crazy. Over 1.5 block shots. Thomas Harley over 1.5 block shots. Who do we go with next? Travis Kelce. I guess because their backup QB, Kelce ain't gonna get no catches, basically, is what they're thinking. John Collins. At this point, I'm looking for a correlation between money, the amount of money that's in there, and the odds that these books are offering. This one is not too bad. Igor over 22.5 saves, so we got some hockey value. Isaiah Joe under 2.5 rebounds. So here's another solid play. This is crazy. There's a lot of plays. Even though these are in the red, I still see them as like really high value plays. We got Matthew Stafford under 1.5. So this would go along in correlation with no touchdown for Puka Nacua. I don't really want to take all that though. Let's see if we could lock this one in that just popped up. No odds on all the other books. That's what's making me hesitate. I feel like this Thomas Harley play is not gonna last too long. Over 1.5 block shots. That's insane money. Najee Marshall. We'll take the Marshall play. Hold on a sec. Maybe not. They just put those in there. You really can't go wrong with either of these. Minus 127 on Onyx. DraftKings minus 121. The odds not my favorite, even though it's a lot of money put in there. See if anybody else pops up on here before we take this. We could take the Paolo play. Trae Young under his stuff. I'll probably go Trae Young, to be honest with you. Did I take somebody else's under? I did. Okay, I think I might have to go with this Kevin Porter play. Under 27.5 PRAs, or points and rebounds only. But I'm really trying to get that Thomas Harley play. And these plays, even though it's 2K, they're getting it at they're asking for minus 120. And this was what, points and rebounds? Did I pass it already? What the hell? They don't have points and rebounds. Okay, so we could go with the Trae Young play, under 28.5. It's his first game back. It might be a little rusty. I'm not a big fan of these. We can make a 6-man with these though if you want to. Khalil Shakir under 42. Jackson Hayes. Alright, let me just lock in this. Or should we hit up Kirk Cousins? Kirk Cousins against who? The Cardinals? That's crazy. 64. I'm a little scared about that one. There's a lot of plays. We can make a play. So let's just lock in a play. Let's lock in this Trae Young play. Gary Trent. Okay, if we can hit the Alex Sarr under 18.5 points assist, then that's what I'm going to go with. Negative. He's not on there. Alright, Trae Young is going to have to be the guy to get us this 6-man. Oh, it's 27. Never mind. I will try underdog again. Give me 1 sec. CJ. I like the CJ play under 27.5 PRAs. 26. God damn. Gary Trent. God damn, it can't get nothing on here. Jamal Sheed under 5.5 assists. This guy, every time I take his under assists, he goes berserk. So I'm gonna stay away from that guy. That's just my personal preference. I might just have to make a play off of the sharp money tool. Let's refresh this one more time. I got you. 1 sec. We're on Travis. We could do Kenneth Gainwell, Khalil Shakir. This is tough, guys. Gary Trent, over 14. Emmanuel quickly under. Bobby Portis over. Did we take Bobby Portis already? If we didn't take Bobby Portis, I'm locking in Bobby. Negative. We'll take Bobby Portis. Hopefully this is here. I just need that shots on goal to like stay there. Or that block shots. Alright, Bobby Portis was over 21 points, rebounds. They took it off. 22. God damn it. What should we lock in? PJ? I'll take PJ. That's a lot of money. PJ over 24.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Yo, this is nuts. Taking all my plays. Okay. PJ over 24.5 PRAs. Alright, here's a play with the block shots and Travis Kelce. I haven't shared any of these slips on stream. That's ridiculous. I'll share this one though. Oops. Alright, do we get it? Alright. Let me share this. Reuse players. Alright, here's a play on Prize Picks. Alright, let me go back to Underdog real quick. Let me just share this on my Discord. All the plays that I posted that I made so far are on the Discord. I didn't really get a chance to put them on the stream. I think we made like one other. Let me put that one on there first real quick. Alright, so here's 2 Prize Picks plays. As long as they didn't bump anything, you guys are good. Let me go back to log into Underdog real quick, because I do know that there is a solid, I think I have a 50% profit boost, and there was a lot of plays. I'm kind of upset that I didn't get a chance to lock in the Cooper Flag play. Alright. Okay, we got 50% profit boost, 3 to 6 picks, 3 to 8 picks. So let's go back to the Underdog. As far as sharp money, let's try to get this one in here. They bumped it, so no good on the Jalen Johnson. Ryan Rollins. I'll take Paulo. 31, they bumped that shit too. This is fucking stupid. Ryan Rollins over 4.5 first quarter points. Let me put some filters on here. Okay, Paulo play was bumped, so we're not taking Paulo. We got Nikola Jokic over 41 points and rebounds. Who are they playing? The Magic? Wembanyama? 42. Golly. What was Victor's play? 23.5 points assist. If this is bump 2, they don't even have it as an option. Bro. We might have to settle for some shit. Drake May. I don't like how close this is. Only minus 120 and minus 121. There's not enough value for me to want to take that play. Let's try these plays down here. Jamal Murray over 10.5 rebound assists. Trey Murphy over 7.5 rebound assists. The rebound assist bets today are up there. Yeah. All right. So we got Jamal Murray over 10.5, Trey Murphy over 7.5. Onyeka Okongwu. This play is pretty solid too. No pinnacle odds on any of these plays that we made, but that's fine. We could take Kevin Porter actually. Let me refresh this real quick. De'Aaron Fox just popped up. If I get this play, you guys gotta lock this in as soon as possible. De'Aaron Fox under 30.5. It's okay actually. I mean, it's not the greatest of plays. Draft or FanDuel's just got like crazy odds on it. I honestly don't know if I want to put that in there. I like the play down here better. Derek Queen, like, what's it called? They're going like crazy on their odds right now. But we got Jamal Murray. Points, assists. Where'd the Trey Murphy play go? Trey Murphy, Devin Vassell. Okay, like things are popping up now. I'm taking off De'Aaron Fox. Oh, Trey Murphy just. Oh shit. I think his was 3-pointers. Under 2.5 threes. Alright, let me refresh this real quick. Things are moving really fast right now, so we gotta be as fast as possible. We got Jamal Murray. De'Aaron Fox. Over 21.5 points. I like that play better than the other one. He kind of like blew my thing last time though. Let's see. AJ Green. What are the plays we have? I gotta get rid of the Trey Murphy play. So we got those two plays. Derek Queen. Should we hit up the Derek Queen? Under 19. They got 18, 18, 18. So that looks pretty good. Under 8.5 rebound assists. I don't know why theirs is plus money and then these are like so off. So I kind of want to stay away from those. Or what you can do is take the majority. Alex Sarr under 15.5 points. These are kind of confusing, but FanDuel and Pinnacle are both heavily favoring this play. So this could be a solid play. Under 15.5 points. Ooh, who is this? There is no Alexander Sarr. That play was good. Damn it. We might have to just lock in this Derek Queen play. He be doing work though. Benedict Mathurin under 8.5. Nah. Jamal Murray's still there. These two plays are like solid. I'm just looking for like a third play. We could take Onyeka over 10.5. Hopefully it's there. Alright, 50% profit boost. Alright. Sharing the underdog play. This looks funky. Jamal Murray over. Devin under 2.5, and Onyeka over 10.5. All of these came straight off of the positive EV. I mean what's this called? The fantasy optimizer. So Onyeka over 10.5. Just because all these books are heavily favoring it. So even though there's no pinnacle, nobody has this under what we're getting this at on underdog. So that play is a solid play. Devin Vassell, same thing. These odds are like crazy. So that's an easy play. This easy play. Not saying that they're gonna hit. It has a 53, basically a 54% chance of hitting. So, you can flip a coin 10 times and get all heads, even though it's a 50-50 chance. But we're basically flipping a coin that has one side more favored than the other, and we're picking the favorite side. So over the course of a long run, you'll be profitable. You just gotta stick with it. You know what I mean? Let's look for more underdog. I'm down to get another underdog play in here. Let me put this in the... One sec. Let me shut this off real quick. All right, putting this in the Discord. Make sure you use a profit boost. I want to make another play on here though, because there was a lot of plays. Now this play right here, I'll take like the top plays. CD over 69.5. $73. That's not even close, bro. Cooper Flag over 25.5 points rebounds. Ryan Rollins over 21.5 points rebounds. So this time I'm just going straight down the line. Straight down the line. What was it? Points rebounds. And we had CD 5.5 catches I saw. So hopefully that one's still there. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Drake May over 30 pass attempts. Dak Prescott 2 touchdown passes. This one we'll have to wait. God damn, bro. Jordan Clarkson. If this is still there, under 2.5 assists, that would be crazy. The Ryan Rollins play is gone. So get rid of Ryan Rollins. We got Jordan Clarkson, Cooper Flag, and Justin Herbert over 32.5 pass attempts. Drake May over 30. Come on, bro. Something solid. Harrison Barnes under 3.5 rebounds. This would be a crazy play if I can lock this in, and if everyone else gets to lock this in. Never mind. Alperen Sengun over his 22.5 points. I feel like even if this was 23, I would still take it. All right, this play is a quick one. You're gonna have to be fast on this one. Don't even look at it. Just like click the link and send that shit. I don't even know if I made the right side picks, but we got Cooper Flag over 25.5 points rebounds, Clarkson under 2.5 assists, and Sengun over 22.5 points. Straight off the easy EV. I mean, I keep calling this the EV tool, the fantasy optimizer. Jesus. We can keep making plays on here. If you guys want to keep making plays, let me know. We didn't get the Harrison Barnes right. That wasn't on there. I think it was favored. I think they adjusted the odds. Yeah. All right. Let's look at another book. The Sharp Money tool. Nothing was really standing out. Like the amount that people are putting down isn't that crazy for the odds that they're asking for. So I just went straight sharp. I just went straight optimizer on that one. I do need to make a Onyx play, and we can look at sleeper and pick six. Let's go pick six first. Jalen Duren. I don't know if I have any promos. I wonder how that gimme pick works, because it's like one match, right? Just NFL. So I only have NFL promos today, no basketball. But we can still make a basketball play because I'd rather make basketball plays on there. So let's take this Jalen Duren play over 30 PRAs. And then the rest are going to have to come from this place. Benedict Modern. Over 26 PRAs. 27, no thanks. Keep making plays. All right, we'll go back to that. Let me make some more. Let me make a play on here real quick, just so I can get my Denny. Let's look some more. Terry Mc. Oh yeah, I need to do basketball. Jalen Duren, we're on there already. We got Denny and we got Amen Thompson. The FanDuel odds look good. Everywhere else looks kind of suspect. Under 26 points. Yes, sir. And Amen Thompson. I don't really like this right here. Even money basically for 29.5. There's just one extra. So I want to see a play that pops up that's got better odds. So like this is minus 111, so it's a little bit better. It's not the greatest. We got Trey Murphy under on his points is one that I actually like. Caesars is a little off, but so under 18.5 points for Trey Murphy. They just bumped this guy. The only good thing about when they move your plays is that I know that I picked the right type of play, because they wouldn't bump it if it was a play that wasn't favored. Under 26, yeah, they just bumped his points, so I'm not taking that one. LeBron James. You think we could lock this one in? Ryan Kalkbrenner. What was it? Over 28.5 points rebounds. They just moved it down. One sec. I don't know about that play. It just disappeared. So I'd probably just stay away from that one. Miles Bridges though is a good play. Under 31.5 PRAs. So I'm gonna get rid of the LeBron play. Alright. 30-18, yeah, still there. Okay, sharing this. On stream, there you go. The Duren play is nice. The Bridges play is nice. The Murphy play is nice. We got a good play here. Let's try these right here. Ryan Kalkbrenner over 6.5 points. Siakam. Under 31.5 parries. What the fuck? Maybe it wasn't PRAs. Points plus rebounds. right? Okay, we got Jalen Duren, Jeremy Fears under 13.5 points. Or Dylan Harper under. Ooh, Dylan Harper, I don't know about Dylan Harper. He been balling. I like this one better. Do I like this one better? I don't like that one better. We got Trey Murphy already. Amen Thompson, I think, was bumped. Did any more plays pop up over here? No. Cooper Flag. We took his under. We took his over on the other one, so I'm not gonna take his under over here. We got Siakam, Jalen Johnson, over 21.5 points. What changes? Oh, the odds change? If you don't like the odds change, I don't know what play would it be. It's not the Johnson play. Siakam? The Siakam play got bumped. Oh, it wasn't the Siakam play, it was the Kalkbrenner play. What the fuck? Alright, I'm tripping. Let's just keep it like this and just add. We can't do the Siakam play anymore. I think the Miles Bridges play was gone, right? Scotty Barnes, over 33. PRAs. What? Did I spell it right? Dang. I think we did Trey Murphy already. Jordan Poole. This is crazy though. Oh, it's two of them though. Over 18.5 PRAs. I don't think this play is gonna last too long if it's there. The 5.8. If you don't like the 5.8, it's okay. You don't have to take this play. Obviously, I prefer to take plays that are 6x only. But here's a play. Kalkbrenner over 6.5. Jalen Johnson over 21.5, and Jordan Poole over 18.5 PRAs. Jordan Poole just popped up right now, so almost every Jordan Poole play that you can make is the over, and it's favored, so we're good there. Kalkbrenner's still on there. That's a solid play. And what was the other one? Jalen Johnson. Yeah. All right. So I think we're good. I wouldn't say we're good if you just have money in your DraftKings Pick Six. There's tons of plays you can make. Same with these other ones. Let's go. Let's check out Underdog again. Yabusele over 5.5 points. Don't know why he's heavily favored, but he is. And he's not even available. Alex Caruso. Under 2.5 rebounds for Alex Caruso. Pascal. I think we took his over somewhere else. Jeremy Swayman. There's threes popped up on here on the Sharp Money tool, so that's good. That gives us confirmation that we're on the right side. We took the Alex Caruso, Siakam under 34.5. No, I'm good on that one. We took that one. Jalen Hurts over 27.5 rushing yards. Okay. Why I like this play is because the odds that these books are offering. Not so much the sharp money. There's not that much money in there, obviously, but the odds that these books have is why I'm picking that play versus like these other plays. So this play right here, Bobby Portis under 15 points. I think we took this already. I just don't know where. We didn't. What the fuck? Or is it on? Is it on? Oh, we did. All right. So we got the Bobby Portis play. Bobby Portis play. Let's check out this one. I did say the Jackson Smith and Jigba. So let me hop on that one under his fantasy score just to finish this one off. Okay. So I'm in there. I told you guys to get in this one earlier. So I'm in there now. Share this. Did I just make 2 plays or 1 play? Okay, more underdog. If you have promos, use your promos on all these. Alright, so we got Alex Caruso under rebounds, Jackson Smith under, and Jalen Hurts with over 27.5 yards. So, there you go. Alex Caruso. We got the Onyeka play. Are these all my plays? Did I do the Cooper Flag play on here? I didn't. Damn, cuz. I don't think this play's available still. I might have shared it on there. Alright, let's see what else we got. Underdog. Aaron Jones. These plays are just popping up like crazy. What is he? Under 2.5 receptions. Bro, pick the right one. Drake May. I don't know about this Drake May play, but we could just throw it in there. Devin Vassell, we're on that. Jamal Murray, we're on that. On that one. We're on the good plays. Scotty Barnes under 21.5 points. What was it on? What was the Scotty Barnes play we're looking at over here? Over 33.5 PRAs on DraftKings. But on Underdog, the valuable play is his under 20 points. So that's a little bit of a confusing. I might just stay away from Scotty Barnes just for that reason. Let's see what else we can cook up. Alex Sarr. Sengun. We're on the Sengun play. Aaron Wiggins under 3s. Minus 123. Let's try this guy. Under 2 catches. Oh, shit. Are you serious? No. I should already be logged in. Hopefully my picks are still there too. Under 1.5 receptions. I don't know who this is. He might get catches actually because there's no Devontae Adams. Messing up my flow. Ryan Nemhard. Whoa, this is crazy. Over 15.5 PRAs. If this play is here. Oh shit. PJ. I'm gonna take out the catches and put PJ over 20 points and rebounds. Take out receptions. It's just a 9 point. It's not quite a 6x, but it's good enough. Try to lock this in as soon as possible. As soon as possible. Alright, we're like cooking right now. One of these plays better hit. That's all I know. Cooper Flag is up there. Like these are like 58% chances of hitting just these 3 people alone. So it is looking pretty good. I hope I took the right play right there. Who was it? Aaron Jones. Yeah. All right. So I think we did Cooper Flag already. We took his over on points and rebounds. Points and assists is over. PRAs is 27. Points and rebounds over 23. What did we get? 25. Oh, shit. This is crazy. Oh, they're gone now. Well, PJ Washington is still up. So if you could take PJ, Aaron Jones, and Cooper Flag, is a good play. I got Cooper Flag's points and rebound at 25.5, but they had moved it to 23. I mean, it's gone now, so it's probably back up. Either 24 would still be a good play. But we locked in a bunch of good plays. So it's at 24. So you still get a better play than I did. I got 25.5, so I kind of jumped the gun a little bit. You could take his higher on points if you want to lock in another play. See if anybody else shows up. But, I mean, all the plays that we've made on all these books, you can make your own combinations. Just make any combination that you have, that we have made, to form your own if you like. If there's certain plays that you did like or didn't like. So, this flag play is pretty solid with the PJ Washington, Anthony Davis on his under. What was it? I'm pretty sure it was like points and rebounds. That might get us with the correlation. Let's just throw like Matthew Stafford in there. What the fuck? 5.8. I'd probably pass on it. If you didn't get a Cooper Flag play, this would be the Cooper Flag play I would make. Other than that, everyone else, we're pretty much in there. All-Star Thompson over 7.5. I'll pass on that one too. Scotty Barnes under his points. So now they're siding with. Is Scotty Barnes still on here? No, I forget what the Scotty Barnes play was, but I'm past that. All right, I'm done with this too. Let's make an Onyx play. I do have an Onyx. Is there like a clear all button? All right, Onyx, what you got? There's a lot of straight plays, so I'm gonna be making some straights here soon. Just looking at the odds, this is right on the border of here, so I would take this play. We're going to the straight bets now. We got Pascal under 3.5 assists. For 30. So they have his under favored on Pinnacle, Bet 105, and Bookmaker. 130 is like the lowest that they're getting. For some reason, over here, even on Onyx odds, you can get this right at the border of where these books have it. And so this is the market width, plus 107 and minus 102. So if you're going to take the over, if you want to take the over, you want your odds to be plus 142 or better. So there's no book here that has the plus side at that point. If you're taking the under, you would want your odds to be basically minus 106 or better, because this is the favored side. So you want it to be like outside of the lines, outside. Anything between these two, plus 106 and minus 148, is inside the market width. So just a little insight on how market width works. Let me lock this in real quick. All right. So we know that we're in there. So we got Siakam. Victor over 10.5 rebounds. First thing I look at when I look at these is which side is the favorite side according to Pinnacle and Bet105. So right now you can tell that the over is favored, but they're not quite sure, so they're pretty much giving you minus odds on both. So either side is the likely outcome. You can get this even. You can get this on the exchanges on Profit X for plus 108. So that would be the best play. The best play to make. There's only $72 in there though. So if you have a lot of money, you're not going to get as much down as you want. The next best thing is on a prop builder at even money. So just because both of these are minus, this is basically considered outside of the market range of the market width, but you would want this to be plus 105 or better. So plus 106, plus 107 would make this a more profitable play. So I'm going to stay away from this just because there's no, it's not like a huge, it's not like a huge gap. Let me just go to Onyx. I'm trying to make this Onyx play. All right, this is nuts. $28.6. That's probably not there. I'd be really surprised if it is still there. Yeah. What is this? That's weird. Okay, I don't know what's going on. But we have a 42% football, so we have to do NFL. I gotta change my filters to just the NFL. Okay, we're down to 5 plays. And look at this. There's no value on here. Let's try Bookmaker. We got some value on Bookmaker. Under 18.5 second half points. The over's more favored than the under, but it's this crazy gap between the two. I'm trying to find plays that I wouldn't say more likely to hit, but have a higher chance of hitting. Let's take a look at Pinnacle again. And let's look at the optimizer. If there's anything good for today. It does have to be today, so I'm going to have to... The optimizer's not that good for this. That's next Thursday. They play on Christmas too. Let's go to straights. Any sharp money straight, please. Drew Smith. Under 2.5 rebounds. Basically even money. Getting at plus 117. That is a pretty good play. But that's not the NFL for today, so we're just gonna have to stick with this positive EV. Alright, let's go total points under 42. Ooh, I don't know. Puka Nacua under a rushing yard. These plays stink, man. Kenneth Walker. I'm trying to figure out why my thing looks like this. It is ridiculous. What is it? Rushing yards for Kenneth Walker. This play is not that great. Under 45.5. It's at minus 111 currently. We got Canota Mumford under 1.5. So this play was a play that I originally picked earlier and then got rid of it. Because there's no Devontae Adams, so he probably might get this. Will get this. I can't believe there's no plays for today on Optimizer. It's crazy. Alright. So because the value is so low, there's no high value. We'll look at Flip. Because there's no value, then I'm looking for plays that are more likely to hit, and this is like nothing. Puka Nakua to score a touchdown. Under a rush yard. They be doing rushing plays with him, so I'm not going to take that one. I might have to come back to this. This is crazy. Nothing. This is tough. This play was going to be one of my least favorites. This total second half points, no thanks. Jackson Smith and Jigba over 6.5 catches. We're fading him on fantasy scores, so I'm not taking that. Let's look at Fliff. This is crazy. Fliff. If I was to make a parlay, nothing. Let's change the book. Nothing. 0. That's crazy how there's like no good plays. That's bookmaker. There's no Fliff. Or let me just delete everything real quick. Nothing on Fliff, sorry. I'm just gonna lock this play in real quick and then I'm gonna call it a stream, but this isn't gonna be my favorite play. Puka Nakua, we can take the Nakua under rushing yards. I'm pretty sure he's gonna get one of those little rushing things that he'd be doing at -109. So if you don't like this play, that's fine. I don't know why my screen looks like this, but alright, let me just copy that and then go to my picks. Alright, this one you're gonna have to get on my Discord. So we're using the profit boost. I just took these plays off the positive EV tool. Puka Nakua, no rush yard. Kenneth Gainwell or Walker over. Did I take the... Oh, shit. I took the wrong side. Oops. You're going to have to take Kenneth Walker's over 45.5. So I took his under. So hopefully, I got lucky on this one. I took the wrong side on there. And then we got Mumford under 1.5 receptions. So if you take the right side and you win, congrats. Hopefully that play doesn't... Hopefully I don't lose just by this play right here. That would be unfortunate. And there's no way to get my money back on that one. So, alright guys, that is it for me. If you guys aren't in my Discord, hop over to my profile on YouTube or basically any of my social medias. You click the link tree right here and you got my Discord server right here. It's free, so hop up in there and there you go. Otherwise, if you guys aren't on OddsJam and you want to try it out, click this link right here. You get 7 days for free. You can use all the stuff that I use right now to get my plays, and then 35% off your first month if you do like it. So there you go. Alright you guys, have a good one. I'm still looking for plays, so make sure you guys are in my Discord if you want more plays that I'm making today. But that's it for the stream.